Good morning, everyone. For me, it is. My clock says 6. I still need to fix that, but I couldn't find where. Last time I put it on like the automatic set, and it didn't change at all. But it is 7 a.m. for me. I decided to film going into work today. Didn't end up having time to do what I wanted to over the weekend with filming a video. Yeah, that's fine. I ended up helping the guy who's been living with us move. He got an apartment. So it's a little bittersweet. It's I mean, I've lived with him since about 2017. Well, on and off since about 2017. So it's a little sad, but it's probably time we both had our own space. I've been trying to commute as much as possible on the bike, and I don't always film just because I do need to figure out a slightly better way to do it. I haven't had the time in the weekends to dig in and get something set up properly, so I just have to keep on doing what I already know how to do. I do hope everyone's week's going well. Mine is so far. At the same time, I'm a little stressed out and getting a whole bunch of extra side projects. I also am a little bit ahead of where I need to be for month end. So in general, I think I'm feeling great. I mean, besides the fact fuel prices are still climbing, it's saying that I just needed a little bit in my truck to get to work on Monday, and so I put in like 3/8 of a tank, and it ended up being $70. I don't know why. I know why I stayed up too late helping him move on Sunday. Because I stayed up late helping him move, I woke up a little bit too late to take the bike. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should start just trying the highways. I do desperately want to avoid I-4, but I mean, Florida highways are a nightmare. And I do not want to obviously crash. I mean, even the roads I drive on aren't great. It's just Florida drivers. Like, when I was on my way home yesterday from work, I was in the lane about to make a turn, and the dude that was in the truck next to me just kind of started going into my lane. And didn't, like, his window is right here. So it's like, not like he couldn't have seen me if he would have looked. But I don't know. I mean, I had to honk. I have been trying to fix my sleep schedule a bit. Lately I've been staying up a little bit too late, which means I've been waking up too late. I don't know. I completely lost my schedule of waking up early and going to the gym. And I mean, I miss doing that, but also sometimes it's hard to want to go to the gym on my bike, just because when I go to the gym, the last time I went to the gym on my bike, I noticed that the lockers weren't big enough for my helmet, and the front desk wouldn't keep my helmet for me. And so I ended up having to throw it in my friend's car who I was with. I mean, if I can't store my helmet there safely and trust that no one's gonna come in and steal it, I'm just not wanting to do that. Which means On days that I want to work out the morning, I should probably take my truck, and who knows, maybe I eat it a little bit, go to work a little bit late, drive home and take a shower instead of taking a shower at work. But I haven't gotten there yet. Shoot, man. Why is there a light? Oh, it turned green again? It just turned green. That's the second time that light's gotten me like that. Where it's turned red and then immediately turned green after I stopped. I need to look back at the footage and see exactly what happened there, because it turned yellow and then all of a sudden it turned green again. Yeah, this weekend I'm doing something fun. I don't think I'm gonna say what it is yet, because I do plan on trying to film something. If it doesn't work out, I mean, I should be able to film the portion of it that matters, but I might just have to add more context outside of it. It goes along with my goal of wanting to do more than just ride my bike, specifically on commutes right now. It's pretty much the only time I've had to ride my bike lately is going to work and back home. And it is a little sad that that's the only time I've really had to ride my bike. I do miss when I was learning and just riding around aimlessly. I'll get back there one day. I do want to take it on a trip one day. We'll see. I might be able to do that soon, but do have to think about it. I mean, there's a weekend coming up that I know my wife's going to be out of town, so maybe I go out of town too. That would be fun. I am curious, for those who watched my go-karting video, what y'all thought of it. I mean, obviously I had fun making it. It was a little bit different than the usual stuff I make, but it was also a great weekend, and definitely something I want to do again. I found another outdoor track with similar, if not slightly faster, go-karts that looks to have a really cool layout. And so I'm trying to get that same group of people to go there. The only problem is it's about an hour away rather than like 15 minutes away. Either way, go-karting's so fun, I may as well try to do it as much as I can, right? You only live once. Yeah, I do think I need to go gear shopping again, because as it warms up, this gear is getting hotter and hotter. It is not always fun to deal with. So I might need to get some more Florida-based gear. And maybe even, maybe some of those dress shirts that have slide protection. I mean, it would be nice to be able to just wear what I'm wearing to work, rather than immediately having to change out of my pants and jacket right when I get to work. I mean, these jeans, while I believe that they're pretty good, they do get pretty hot, especially when I'm not moving, which just kind of happens in Florida. And I'm already someone that just naturally runs hot. And so it is my worry as summer is approaching that I don't want to be super hot. Like right now it's nice, especially moving in the wind. But I know this afternoon when I'm riding home, it'll be a bit warm. I mean, I'm definitely a true believer in AGAT. So it's not like I'm not gonna wear anything. Which I do see a lot here. Knock on wood, I don't have any wood. But I haven't fallen yet. I haven't been hit yet. But I'd rather be as protected as I can be for when that happens. Or if that happens. Than not wearing anything and get seriously messed up. I don't know if I've said this in a video yet before. I did get pulled over for what they called lane splitting. Which, to me, it was one car. They were going straight. I was turning right. So I went up the side of them. I don't know. I've just been a little bit more cautious about things like that. I mean, to me, that was pointless. He didn't write me a ticket because, in his words, I didn't run. But I mean, I still think that that's a stupid reason. Don't run. But I know I don't have the skill or the desire. Like, riding a bike is already dangerous. Do I really want to run from cops that chase? Probably not. Especially on something that I still don't even know if I've been over 100 on. This is where Florida differs from a lot of the rest of the country. Because we don't have state inspections, you see cars like that driving around a lot more than you would in other states. I mean, no bumper, crash bar exposed. Also all the sheet metal that could cut you exposed. And I guarantee you it's been like that for a while. Like, this isn't something that happened yesterday. This is probably something that happened a few months ago. I one time saw a car in similar shape, except it was missing one of the rear passenger doors. They just had like a plastic bag taped over it. Man, I probably need to leave. I usually don't have traffic this bad on this road. I usually leave a little bit later than this. Maybe I should try it earlier one day. I mean, it does suck that the gate in my neighborhood doesn't pick me up, so it doesn't open for me. So really, before 7 a.m., the only way for me to leave the neighborhood is if I happen to be going out with another car. Now, that doesn't always happen. So if I do leave earlier than 7, sometimes I'm just waiting there for 5-10 minutes at the gate. Yeah, I'm probably going to turn out to 50 up here. This is what I've been doing lately. I feel like I hit better lights if, instead of going all the way to the dead end of this road like I used to, if instead I turn here. And when I turn here, I would usually have to wait for this light, but it looks like I may have gotten the good timing. I'm pretty sure right as they're turning, the next light is us. And if I come out early too, like this, I can take this turn instead and kind of go the same way as I usually do, just one light earlier. I was looking on this website where you can rent bikes, and it did make me realize a little bit how delusional Grom owners can be. Because an MT-07, it was a 2024, so a year older than mine, MT-07, was listed at like $30 a day. And the Grom that was on there was listed at 130 bucks a day. I mean, I don't know. If I was using that app like I should be for traveling, and I had two options, and it was my bike for 29 bucks a day, or a Grom for 100 bucks more, I'm not getting the Grom. Like, I don't understand how that guy gets any trips. But like, that is kind of the Grom market, right? I saw a Grom the other day that was listed for like $3,000, and it was definitely stunted. Had some aftermarket parts on it. Well, quite a few aftermarket parts on it. And the listing said, like, if you want a cheap Grom, this is not it. This has all these parts to it. But it's like, modifying your bike doesn't make it more expensive. I mean, you have to find the right person to want to buy it, and you could make some money on it, or could have at least get the parts value back on it, but not on that bike. I don't know. I mean, I want a Grom one day. I do think they're cool. I think they could be fun. Again, just seeing that, like, on that Bike Riddle website, a Grom being $130, it's insane to me. For the same price, you can rent, like, a Harley Davidson that's like 20, 30, 40 grand off the showroom floor. A Grom is like $2,000, or sorry, like 3-ish, 4-ish off the showroom floor, brand new. Which, like, of course, you can't necessarily rent it out for like 10 bucks a day. That just wouldn't be worth it. But at least sort of align yourself with the MT-07, you know? I did tell myself I was always going to take a different way than this, because this is the road I got pulled over on. So I guess when we get up there, I'll show you exactly what happens. But, I mean, hey, didn't get a ticket. So, all's good. I mean, I know the cop didn't know this when he was like, oh, glad you didn't run. But like, at this point, I'm not that far from my office, so it's kind of pointless to run when I'm going to be parking at my office. Like, a few blocks away. And at that time, I was a little late for work anyway. I wonder what cars they have, because if that's an auto sales shop, they'd have nothing out front. Like, I wonder where their actual lot is with all of their cars. Like, quality used cars, but what cars? Are they actually quality? Probably not. Yeah, I believe I was going past here, and the cop turned out behind me from that road. And then as we came up to this light, I looked, the car was stopped and going straight, and I was turning right, so I passed them on the right to turn, and the cop swung around traffic with his lights on. Yeah, we'll see if he gets over. Yup. So it's pretty much like exactly like this. He's going straight, I needed a turn, I just went up to the side, ended up pulling right into that parking lot. That was it. Except no ticket. I haven't gotten a ticket in years. So, I just hope I can keep that up. I mean, first time getting pulled over on the bike. I do wish I was filming, but it was early morning. My camera wasn't charged. In the past, I've been charging my camera at work and then just riding home with it on. I don't even know if I filmed that day, just because there are some days I want to get home. But anyway, that'll be it for me. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a good life. Love yourself, love others. Bye.